Do not worry.
Well, happy Thursday, folks. Welcome to a brand new episode of Do Not Worry. I'm your host, Anthony, with Nadim and Elijah.
Hi, guys.
I'm back. I lied to you guys, okay? We're not quitting. It's not the last episode. Just a little bit of a harmless clickbait, okay? This week we're talking Sarde after dinner celebrates 100 episodes. Nas Daily meets Sally Hafez, the lady who robbed the bank. Dr. Food is back with some crazy recipes. Toufiluk is back. We got Zoulfy, Samari. Wait, this is the comeback episode, folks. We got a lot of crazy things to talk about and a lot of just random stuff at the beginning. Fun stuff. So, before we get going, folks, let's just take a second to thank our brand new blonde patron, Nobody99. Thank you, Nobody99, for joining our Patreon. If you would like to support our channel financially, make sure that I can pay the interns, make sure that we can all survive, consider joining us on Patreon. Choose a tier that's right for you. Let me thank a couple of our beautiful patrons, like Joseph Sarkis, Ingenious Baboon, Sarah M., Karim Ayad, Ren M., and superhero patrons like Daniel Nechle, Ned, Ryan Nabulsi, and our God-tier patrons, Jessica Ann and Rifat Fakih. We love you guys, our God-tier patrons, our VIPs. I got some good news coming up about Patreon, so stay tuned. We love you guys, so thank you. Like the episode, folks. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 8,000 subscribers, folks. Almost. I don't know what I said.
Very close.
What?
It's very close.
We're very close. We're like 45 subs away or something. So join us. The dollar rate, folks. What's happening with the dollar? What's verge الدولار?
I guess verge خلص يعني.
اليوم, as of this recording, we record on Tuesday. So by the time this comes out on Thursday, we don't know what's gonna happen. Is it gonna go up? Is it gonna go down? Let's play our weekly game, sponsored by Sendwave. Not really. But hey, if you wanna send some dollars, use Sendwave. Code Cash DNW. We're always wrong. We've been wrong every time so far. I think today, as of this recording, right now, the dollar is 100,000 على القد. I say it's gonna go up by the time this comes out on Thursday. It's gonna be شي 105,000 106,000.
ما انا بقول 106,000. انا بحس رح ينزل بعد يومين يعني بلكي ماكسيموم بينزل لك 98.
But you see, when I say it's gonna, I'm gonna stick with up. I'm gonna stick with it's gonna go up all the time.
هيك لا ينزل هيك.
بس دايما بده يطلع eventually. Like the dollar is only going up. I just have to put the SIBA on the right week.
Yes.
The trend is always up. So the safe bet is to say that it's gonna go up. So I'm gonna say 106,000. If it doesn't work this week, it'll work the next week.
ان شاء الله.
Because the trend is up.
ان شاء الله. شو نقول at some point.
It's fucked up. Look, I mean, for people who have dollars, you're protected. For people who don't have dollars and who are still earning in LBP or who have all their life savings stuck in a bank and they're watching their money lose its value every day. It is fucked. It is funny how people on Twitter and social media, yay, راح البلد, like it was fine when it was this out the same edif, like you waited till it hit the symbolic 100,000. It's crazy how all these tweets always get a lot of retweets. Like 5 years ago, a dollar was worth 1,500. Now 100,000, which was worth $67, is now only, and they get like so many retweets. I'm like, it's the same tweet over and over again. They just change the value every week. It's fucked though. It's messed up. Okay, Anna, so we have our votes. Elijah, you said it's going down.
Down.
Elijah, going up. 106,000. Great. Also, we have a winner for the outfit. Nadim's outfit. I didn't ask people to vote. Nadim's outfit won, clearly. So
sorry, Noor.
Let's see. Noor just bought stuff for herself. She just bought stuff for herself. Let us see the winner of this here competition. You'll be taking home this outfit right here. Look at it. Look at me. Look, God, my hair is so bad in this episode. I apologize, folks. I looked hideous. I had a hat on. Okay, you can't blame me. The winner of this costume is Yara Shbib. Yara Shbib, congratulations. Let's read her comment. This was a fine comment. I'm starting film school in Europe in a couple of months, and I do love creating some weird-ass characters. So let's make a deal. If I do get the outfit, I'm going to use it in one of my first projects, and Boutique Roro will be known everywhere. A short film with the title Burne Jamelak does seem interesting to me. Besides that, I've been watching the podcast since the first episode came out, and I'm one of your first 200 subscribers. Okay, that's all I got. إذا فيك تجيبها جيبها. well earned.
شكلك انت جبتيها يا
very جبتيها يا ونحن راح نجيب لك هديه من عند بوتيك رورو. send us هلا I'm gonna حطي لنا كومنت على هالفيديو، اكتبي لنا كومنت حلو مرتب بنرد عليكم. One of the interns will get in touch with you and will deliver personally deliver this
Thanks.
gift to you. Either Elijah, Nadim, or Noor will hand it to you themselves.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Bravo, good luck على film school.
Good luck in film school. We had some other great
Yeah.
submissions, other great comments. Someone wanted to wear it تحت التوفيق في فرنسا ويتمشى.
Wow,
It's like,
right.
كيف بدي بعتلك إياها? It's gonna cost more than it costs to buy the damn thing to send it to you. So you know, we can't do that. But anyways,
بس فيك تبعت لنا مصاري مع ساندويف يعني هيك انت هونيك.
send us money with Sendwave. Get the interns some money. The first 15 codes, the interns are keeping all of it. You want them to make some money or not? Yalla.
بدك مصاري.
I bought some boxing gloves, folks. Let me go get you my boxing gloves. Come check this out. This is the thing that I'm most excited about.
شو هدوم كيف بيركض؟
Look at the sexy ass pair of clitoris.
Wow.
Leather,
They got
genuine
that
leather gloves. These are handmade in Mexico by Mexicans. So you know who wouldn't fuck with these? Our good friend, the Maya Sufi. She does not like Mexicans. Look, dude, the smell, the genuine leather smell. I
Can
can't
you-
get enough of it. My coach.
Can you like
recommended
feel
these.
it or something?
I'll let you guys touch them.
Yeah.
What my coach gave me these glove deodorizers. You stick these in so that the gloves stay dry and cool. Touch them. Be careful with them, huh? And don't you ruin that leather, that genuine cowhide leather. For all you vegans, I'm sorry, okay? I could have gone synthetic stuff, but the coach recommended Clayto Reyes, and Anthony does what the coach recommends, okay?
ليه كتير حلوين.
Dude, they're heavy, man. They feel
heavy.
like they're real fucking gloves. I didn't know what to expect, to be honest with you. I kept like watching all these video reviews about them. Dude, I'm so excited about them. I watched the video on how to clean them yesterday.
ما كنت اشرحها صعب لي قديشهم.
ما تقدشهم, please. I will smack you in the face. These are
Feel-
expensive. These are expensive gloves. I got them shipped all the way here, especially for moi.
Bravo.
Khalas, listen, bring him over here. I'm nervous. I don't trust you guys with my gloves. Don't you drop them.
بس ليه وايت؟
I wanted them white. They're so nice and white. Which color would you have
ليه
gotten?
كتير
بس من
حلوين.
جوا لا؟ هلا
They're not
بحس بيطلع
different.
احلى بس من جوا.
It's genuine leather. Genuine. I'm gonna keep
عبال ما
messing
تكون
with
برو عم
it.
تلعب تشامبيون شيب من جوا دم.
Yeah, championship, bro.
اه بركش هنا.
I'm too afraid to like spar at the gym. I'm never gonna
عم بتشبه
professionally.
بتشبه ماجريجر او ماي ويزر مثلا.
But I love these here gloves. Again, today was my 7th lesson in boxing. Just a small update. Still the greatest thing I'm doing. I love it. It's so fun. I highly recommend it to anyone, honestly. And just like I love buying gear and all that stuff, and it's just cool, man. I got all these hand wraps now. And anyways, I said I wanted to give you guys an update for patrons. Next week we are going to do a Zoom call with all patrons. I did it last week with Superhero and God tier patrons. Only one person showed up. So this time I'm warning you all 1 week in advance. I don't want to be alone with Fadi anymore. Fadi, I love you. I'm kidding. So next week, and normally the monthly Zoom calls are a exclusive perk for Superhero and God tier patrons. Just this week and this week only, we're giving everybody a chance. Okay, we're gonna do a Zoom call with like, it could be. We have almost 80 patrons. So imagine having 80 people on a Zoom call. You're not all gonna show up, but if you do, let's have some fun together. Let's try it out. So everyone's invited. Okay, one time only. So if you're not a patron, join us, support us. We'd love to have you there. It's a great way to support the show. It's a great way to interact with us and get some bonus content and stuff. So next week, Zoom call, everybody, all of y'all, abductees, blondes, superheroes, and then starting next month, exclusive Zoom calls with superhero patrons and God tier patrons. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna try to get the interns on the Zoom call as well.
لا سوبر
It's easy. You'll be sitting at home.
انا كمان.
So yeah.
فينا نلعب جاك بوكس.
مش هنلعب شيء. We're just gonna talk. We got a lot of things to get to. We got a free gift.
كنا كل قلب.
We got a drinking game called the HangoverLB. It's called the HangoverLB. We got sent a free gift. I was gonna give this to Noor to try it out because she's like our local alcoholic over here.
Oh look.
But she's not here today. Nadim, do you drink? Do you and your friends drink?
Yeah.
You're young. You hang out with your friends.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm gonna give you this card game to try with your friends or this
Okay.
drinking game. Let me show you guys that you guys can order it on. And our dude is kind enough to give you guys a discount. Here's the Instagram page, the HangoverLB, and there's also a website, thehangoverlb.com. You can order the game on Instagram or on the website, and just use the code ANT20. That's ANT20, and you get 20% off your order. Isn't that sweet? Just for you guys. I've not played it yet. I'm sure it's a lot of fun. You can like check the Instagram. I think it's like cards. It's a bunch of cards, and you get these different prompts. Nadim's gonna play it, and he's gonna give us his review next week.
Thanks,
so Nadim,
guys.
Here's
I'm
your
all
card
mini
game.
vlog.
Thank you to the HangoverLB. Encourage local Lebanese creative people and games and stuff like that, products. So yeah, do
Thanks.
that. We got another gift. You think it was over? We got another gift.
Wow.
Did you see that alien head right there? Look
Yeah.
at that. Ammounz, folks, comedian,
The
friend
one
of the
and
show.
only.
Ammounz is banned from, I think, coming into Lebanon
I
because
think
of
so.
things that she said, I think, about the president. Ed, you're going to have to get closer, Mjah.
Yep.
She brought us, she sent us this beautiful LED alien head from Dubai. We need to find a place to hang this. Look at that beautiful alien head. I want to put it somewhere next to the interns. I don't know where we're going to put it. Ammounz has supported this channel on so many occasions. She was a patron at one point. She's awesome. We love you. Thank you so much for this awesome gift. Let's see if we can, let's find a way to put this on the set. Sarde After Dinner just hit 100 episodes. A huge milestone. They have over 100,000 subscribers. And we just wanted to just comment on it because they're Lebanon's #1 podcast, and we're the #2 podcast, which I've realized slowly after 2 years of us doing this. I think we're the #2 podcast, and we'll talk about why. Anyways, they got invited to Harvard, folks. Sarde was invited to Harvard to give a speech about, like, I haven't seen it, to be honest with you guys, but, like, they were invited there to talk about, like, starting podcasts.
Anjad?
You know, it's, yeah. Look, I have an email from Yale, okay? نحن ناطرين بيale, okay? Like, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, I left Yale on red. بعد ما رديت. You know, I'm playing hard to get. But so here's what they wrote. On this day 3 years ago, we met for the first time in a coffee shop in Beirut, and the idea of Sarde After Dinner was born. We were invited to speak about this incredible adventure at Harvard University. We couldn't have done this without you guys. I mean, look, that is pretty insane.
That's insane.
Bro.
I don't, like, if someone invited me to speak at a university, the first question I would ask is why? What do you want me to say? What is there for me to say? I got nothing to tell you, at least, especially not with this show. But it made me think, like, Sarde has been around for almost a full year longer than us. And they're only at 100 episodes. You know what this episode is today? We're at episode number 90 today. They have a whole year on us, but they only have 10 episodes extra, which is like 2.5 months worth of content, which just goes to show, well, I just want to give us some credit now. We're very prolific. And I'm very proud of you guys. We almost never skip, guys. Like, this is kind of insane. We're dropping episodes every week. And this is just 90 episodes. That's not counting the feature-length Joseph Chada documentary that I made, and the 4 other little mini documentaries that we made, and 2 vlogs. We have like 97 or 98 videos dropped on the channel. So almost as many episodes as they have, with a full year less. And as I was saying, like, they're Lebanon's #1 podcast. I think they most definitely are. Like, who's #2? There's been a bunch of podcasts that have risen since Sarde started, and like none have been consistent.
Yeah, right.
We're the most consistent podcast out there. ما حدا بينزل every week.
Bro.
Definitely.
And if there's one thing that I think Sarde, like, and if there's one thing that I think Sarde kind of مش messed up, بس انه like they created this expectation that every new podcast needs to be an interview podcast. ما في غير interview podcast بينزلوا بلبنان. Hey, interview مع هيدا يعني في شي 6 guests بلبنان. They've been passed around like a blunt. Every podcast is interviewing the same 7 guests.
عن جد.
حلوا عنه لشاد حايك. حلوا عنه تركوه بالبيت بقى. He wants to sit there and smoke his pipe and read about history. ما بعرف. خلص بقى. يعني this is the one thing I would say. إنه خلص بقى interview shows. Start doing something different.
And you're the only one of its kind.
We're the only ones doing something that is not an interview show.
Right.
And we're the only ones consistently dropping episodes. We've been here for 2 years busting our ass. We're at episode 90. So while Sarde is celebrating 100 episodes and chilling قلت لي شفتهم بGrand Factory هن والعمى. That's a fun
لا
party.
ما بس العمى واحد كبير شوية بس إنه أكيد إنه Sarde.
That's why I don't leave the house anymore, folks. That's why I don't go to parties. You know what I mean? That would have been a fun night for me.
معين أنا اللي قلت له بدك تقطع هيدا أنا.
That's hey Mu'ayin again. No, we have history. But so as Sarde celebrate, and they celebrate in Harvard teaching Americans how to make podcasts, we celebrate our hard work and us being the #2 goddamn podcast in Lebanon. Big round of applause. #2, baby. #2. Hey, I love being #2, okay? I'd rather be underrated than overrated. I think we have just the right amount of views, the right amount of fans. Would I like to get to 10,000 subs?
And we love that.
Sure. Would I like to get to 100 patrons? Of course. Help us out. But I'm more than happy where we are. And Noor isn't here to celebrate with us. I know 90 episodes is not a cool milestone. We need 2.5 more months to get to 100. I want to celebrate now.
It's insane.
I want to celebrate now. It's insane, man. I'm Jed. #2, baby. #2.
#2.
But not everybody loves our podcast, folks. Not everybody's proud. I know. I was telling you guys I am, but some guy, I got this comment today, like a couple hours before filming, that I wanted to read, and I want to talk about this. Because this reminded me of a couple of other stories that we get, comments, Suhik. I just want to talk about this. So this is Muhammad Al-Kaki, I'm sure a lovely person. We're going to read his comment, and you're going to see, this is Muhammad. I watched every single DNW podcast. I enjoyed most of them, but I feel the last few podcasts are full of hatred, bullying, and internal racism, which I really dislike. Good for you, Muhammad. You're a good person because you dislike internal racism. I hope you really reconsider the direction of this podcast. It was, and hopefully will always be, one of the few that I enjoy.
Ya Latif.
Thanks,
Very
man.
well written, very respectful. Yani, Muhammad, Allah yakhlina.
Thank you for the views. He's watched every episode.
Thank you for the views. Thank you for being there from the beginning. Anjad, I appreciate it.
Engagement. كل
Hala,
شيء.
there is this one thing that people think that if they write to me very politely,
Sorry, بس.
that I am obliged to be polite back, or that if they criticize me, that I, for some reason, am supposed to love criticism. Why don't you take criticism well? Who likes to be criticized? You know what I mean?
Nobody.
So people, they write these, hey, I don't know what he was expecting me to write. Maybe, Muhammad, thank you for this thoughtful message. I'm sorry that you think that I'm a hateful, racist bully. Muhammad. One of those things, if I'm watching someone and I think he's a hateful person or a bully or a racist, one of those things is enough for me to stop watching. Sarahatan. If you think I'm all three, why are you still watching, bro? Go find another show. Mr. Hazad, thank you for watching from the beginning. Don't hit me with one of these comments. So then I want you to think, okay, I wrote this very respectful comment. How is Anthony going to reply? Put yourself in an in-person situation. If you ran into me at a bar or at a restaurant, would you tell me this to my face? You can. It's nothing too disrespectful, but I feel like you probably wouldn't tell me this. And if you did work up the courage to tell me exactly this to my face, do you think I would want to have like a conversation with you after you just accused me of being like a hateful, racist bully? No, bro. All I can say with all due respect is like, just stop watching the show, man. Find something else. You didn't even, ما أعطيني example حتى يكبون bully racist, but I still would love to still watch your show. Bro, I don't give a fuck. Anjad, I really don't give a fuck. You can go with your views. Well, give me an example next time. If you're going to fucking accuse me of being a hateful, racist bully, but this example. This is not an example. I was having a great day before all of this fucking happened. I was not going to bully anybody. But now, because honestly, I've had it. I know some viewers and people who watch the show. Like I was just saying, we've done 90 episodes. We've been doing this for 2
We always
years.
get comments like this.
Non-stop. Bijina comments. Bro, people think that they're entitled because I watch your show. I'm entitled to criticize you. Bro, fuck y'all. Not you, Muhammad. ما عم بحكي معك in particular. And see your comment. I'm going to give you guys an example. Last week, Noor took a picture of my cat sitting at the table here with the podcast mic. She took a photo of it and posted it on Instagram. One of our viewers and someone that I follow on Instagram who followed me, I unfollowed her now. بتكتب لها reply لنور. She doesn't even follow Noor. She writes her a reply. We're not gonna name her. I'm not shaming her. Like I don't give a fuck. But you know, she's just like ريتك عندك شو like no hate, but the cat has more energy than you or something. طيب, it's not that bad. But you know, like, who the fuck are? And then Noor was like that. She screenshotted it and sent it to me. And Noor responded to her and was like she wasn't very happy with the comment. Yeah, can't you guys? حتى أنا بعت لها DM like, why would you send my intern that? Because you know, I follow the lady, and why would you make my intern uncomfortable? Yeah, you guys can't take criticism. Jannit, bro, she lost her fucking mind. I'm like, you're losing your shit too. Like, just because you criticize me, what am I supposed to say? Thank you? No, I'm allowed to say like fuck you back, and then they lose their shit when you reply. Yay, sure. I thought you would be more respectful, man. You're being a fucking piece of shit. Why am I supposed to be nice? Another story that I want to share, because hey, Danjad, I don't owe my viewers shit, and even if you DM me and you tell me that you love me and you love my show, you can still be a piece of shit. في مرة, this young boy, ما بعرف أدامره, like a young teen, seems like a very sweet guy. بيبعت لي DM, bro, I just left Lebanon and I just moved to Dubai. I'm so depressed. Your podcast is the only thing keeping me sane or related to Lebanon. I love you. Thank you, Mabairif Shu. Sweet. I get some of these. I don't get these all the time. So no, they touch me when I get them. Because I'm like, I can't ever imagine having any effect on anyone, let alone Nohal Adde. 2 months later, I'm looking at this Instagram post. Ma بتذكر what it was, but there was a comment. It was something that had to do with Dubai. And then there was one of the comments was a girl being like, yeah, I don't like it when people do that in Dubai or something like that.
Yeah.
Some guy replies to that girl and he's like, oh, you look like a brokey who's never traveled to Dubai before. So let me explain why it's like that. Why it's like that. Randomly, out of the blue, I'm like, I want to DM this guy and tell him that he's a fucking douche. I'm like, yo, dude, why the fuck did you tell that person that?
Oh shit.
طلع,
No
who's that
way.
guy? It's the boy who DM'd me 2 months ago to tell me I just moved to Dubai and I love you and your podcast. Hey, he just went to a random girl who قال لها, you're a brokey who's never who seems like she's never traveled. Let me explain Dubai to you. So رجع بيقول لي, but I sent you a DM and I'm a fan. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. You're a piece of shit. Like, you're a little dick. So all these people, spare me your criticism or criticize me, but if I'm gonna shit on your criticism, why are you so upset? Because, bro, I don't want to be criticized, especially by people who don't know what they're talking about. People who are accusing me of being a fucking racist, bro. عن جد هلا, with all due respect, I will still watch your podcast, bro. حتحضر وقف. ليه بعدك? If you think I'm hateful, I'm racist, and I'm a bully, you have a problem if you're still watching me. Why are you still consuming this hateful, horrible entertainment? Go watch something else. Do us all a favor. حضر Sarde. That's what I want to say. I don't owe anyone. I only owe my patrons. And if my patrons are assholes, then fuck them. يعني شو بدي أقولكم. We don't owe anyone shit. And if you watch my show, be respectful, bro. عن جد, we work fucking hard for nothing, يعني. To bring you guys this fucking show week after week after week for 90 episodes. Again, don't. Yani, he might as well have written "fuck you, Anthony." It would have had the same effect. You know what I mean? But at this point, I'm curious. And in my comment, I was like, "Thanks for calling me a racist. Give me some examples, bro. Where was I racist?" But the Arif, is it because I said that I looked like a gay Syrian Timothy Chalamet? How is that racist?
It's not.
He didn't even say that. But like, I'm starting now. I'm overthinking. Like, what did I say? What could be construed as racist? Anyways. Elijah, folks. Elijah مدنا نكتشف that he's a model, that he's keeps coming up with these. I used to be in this campaign. I used to be in this. اليوم بيشبهنا.
Out of nowhere يعني.
And I'm always like, guys, I need topics for the podcast. ما في topics. ما بيبعت شيء. ما بيفتح تمه. And then هلا, like an hour before we're supposed to film. By the way, I was in this 2020 Mika video about the Beirut blast. I'm like, what? شو?
Bro, أنا كنت ناسي.
It was so
إيه كنت
absurd.
ناسي.
بس.
منه ناسي شيء.
You know, I forgot. Like, my friend recently shared it with me. I'm like, I'm مزبوط.
So we have the footage now. We've replaced the song so we don't get a copyright strike. And you might recognize it's the music that plays as John the Kilimanjaro beats his heavy bag. It's the Filipino version of
هون في a very sad Mika song playing.
It's the sad Mika song. So you're gonna see Elijah Hone representing Lebanese youth with a
Teenage love.
teenage love with a young girl. Yalla.
ليك ميكا ورا الباقي.
أيوة عليكم Elijah, man. Oh, look at that finger touching. What is that? What's that finger touching stuff? ما تخلي شادة يحضر الفيديو هلا. Are they gonna kiss? Are they?
We did not kiss.
Well, I'm guessing that's
But
good.
we
Yeah,
repeated that scene like shit 20 times. It was very awkward.
the almost kiss.
Yeah.
That's so weird. You know, I've seen that video. I saw that. بتذكر حضرناه بالشغل كمان, like when we were like, let's look at
تبع ميكا.
تبع ميكا, and he did a song, a video حطيناه, like 8 of us sat around the television watching. Like we also, I got to see my intern يعني for the first time
Before
before
you
knowing
knew me.
you were doing
Before this podcast existed.
What is it with the finger touching? Explain that to me.
This was entirely up to the French director who was handling this.
How is like touche-lui.
يعني انا كنت
شو
رابط
لا-
شعري كعكي. He's like لا فلتون وشلحوني تيابي لبسوني the ugliest white shirt I've ever seen.
Touche-lui les doigts, mais juste les
لا لا ما بفهم
tips.
شيء فرنش.
Tips des doigts. How do you say tips in French?
Non,
Juste
le
la-
bout des doigts.
Le bout des doigts, juste les bouts. Un tout petit peu comme ça.
I'm pretty sure حكينا in English لما بفهم شيء
Caresse-lui les bouts
فرنش.
des doigts.
عم تحكي مثل ملك طاووق.
Yeah,
Mal-
that
mal-
video.
Des cornichons.
Des cornichons.
That's, anyways, Elijah, the man of many hidden talents. هلا شو بدنا
Bravo,
نكتشف? Were you in a
Elijah.
movie? Are you in like a movie?
بكرة.
أشوفك على نتفليكس بعد يومين.
حيطلع واحد من
Are you in
Avengers.
Squid Game season 2? شو صاير?
ما فينا نحكي. It's confidential.
Top in my soap every day. It's stuck in my head. I just figured out that it's a Maroon 5 song.
Yeah, memories, bro.
I knew it sounded familiar, but هيدا. Speaking of me being a bully, I guess. ما بعرف ليه, but again, people have to distinguish between bullying and just stating facts and talking about things that are happening to me in my life. Okay, I'm getting recommended little people. Does that mean I'm bullying little people? مش عم بفهم. I'm getting all these random ass videos. This one I found funny because I think Talbat, he's just making coffee. Why is this even content?
ما بعرف.
إلى محبين السنكافيه والكشبني كاتبني شو إلى محبين السكبني والسنكافيه والسلحب وأحلى كاس كشتمني وكل عيونكم وكل حب الاحترام.
I don't know what the
What
fuck happened.
language is this?
Arabic.
عن جد؟
احترام.
بس حكي في تغلبت بالأول وعيد, like he knocked the things, so عيد, he just started repeating what he was saying. It was already kind of funny. Speaking of little people, Joseph Chada.
Yeah.
This was weird, man. This was weird. I don't know. حدا بعت لي هيدا. This is because I'm no longer.
Weird. This was fucking disturbing.
Where is the save?
عن جد.
تاني واحدة.
So this was something Chada shared on his close friends like 3 days ago. On 14th February. This is a woman during the day and during the night.
شهادة عم بيعمل بيشبق puberty هلا.
What does this even mean? A woman is nice during the day and at night she has sex. يعني she's like a demon or something.
No, I think هو قصده إنه during the day بتهتم فيها وهيك وبالليل بتنك ربها بس إنه.
What's the difference?
You
just said it from the angle of a man.
Yeah, هو هيك قصده إنه أنا ما بعرف it's very sexist or disgusting.
By the way, Chada does not. What you see is happening here at night. Chada does not do that. Y'all best.
Obviously, if he did ما بيكون منزل هيك صورة أصلاً.
Best believe. Close friends, yeah, Chada. Kill the people who follow you are like 12 years old. These are like daddy foodie jokes. Daddy foodie can يعمل هيك نكت. Hey boys and girls, ooh, rape joke. But anyway, Chada, that's fucking weird, man. You know what I mean? That's gross, especially coming really from you. It's extra gross. Toufiluk is back. Toufiluk has been a while. It's been a while. We don't need to خلاص. It's well established. But hey, this was funny. Someone sent it to me. He had a controversy with a shirt. Toufiluk had a shopping mishap. Which we'll talk about.
مقهور ومزعوج مش مسموح انه البراندات اونلاين عم بيغشونا وغشوني انا يعني مني كائن فضائي طولي وحجمي طبيعي يعني هيدا الطب عرضينه ما اشبه شي قلت بشتريه بلبسه على البحر ميكونوس إبيزا والى اخره هيك بيجي شوي مشعوذ مثل مخي هون قايلين انه موديل 185
So we all saw the shirt. Yeah, we all saw the shirt.
انا طولي متر 93 يعني مبين حجمي كحجمه قلت باخد لارج جاهزين تشوفوا شو وصل لي
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right here. The size of the shirt is the last thing that is wrong with the shirt.
Yeah.
The shirt itself is the problem, bro. What were you expecting? What were you expecting this to look like?
شو هي؟ What the fuck is this?
This is exactly what you purchased.
شو مفروض أعمل
Why does
فيها
he
أنا
exaggerate so much? بيضايق لي
Spice
خلقي.
Girls؟
بساوته.
What the fuck is this?
Is he-
هيدا شو؟
What is the status of Toufiluk and his openness about his sexuality? Do we know?
Don't
No.
care.
Do we know? I don't care, but like, all his audience is from Saudi Arabia. The comments were not kind to this post. The comments were not kind.
كلام بتمنى قال إنه شلبوز نقيته هو.
ما عم بفهم أنا شو عم بيصير.
هيدا ما بيفوت بفخد أختي ألسا. What is this? شو المفروض أعمل فيه أنا هي؟ فوطة ما بعمله عندي وبالويندكس بمسحش الإزاز فيه. مش مسموح هيدا اسمه غش.
No شيء.
Sure.
Shirts like this are usually crop tops. فهو عمل لحاله ما معه خبر شو شاري. It's obvious إنه هيك رح تجي الشيرت.
انا ماشي بتشتريها اونلاين برو بحس اذا بدك تشتري هيك شيء اصلا يعني.
No, but you got this. Where is he gonna find this? He's not gonna find it at H&M. Not that he would shop at H&M.
أصلاً لبسها غلط عملها literally a fucking tank top.
Bro, listen, he's huge, man. Toufiluk is the biggest motherfucker on the
في
planet.
مطرح قال أنا طولي طبيعي. طويلك كتير طويل
Yeah, I've
أنت.
seen him, dude. He's a mountain. He's a mountain.
No,
So
لترين.
he needs to get like a quadruple XL. But it's a hideous shirt. Don't buy the shirt, bro. It does not. Yeah, it highlights all the parts you don't want highlighted.
Correct.
خذها منا. Alrighty. Trim that happy trail a little bit if you're gonna wear a crop top.
عن جد.
Nas Daily.
Again?
Again, yeah, he's back. Yeah. So ما عمل بس فيديو واحدة.
torture.
عمل 2 videos.
يا لطيف.
Maybe even more. هو ما بيجي. I don't even think he came to Lebanon, by the way. I think he just sent.
ما بين ولا footage هو
He
بلبنان.
sent his team. He sent his team. هن اجوا. نزلوا this video about Sally Hafez. Now I don't know if you guys will remember, but like a few months ago, this lady went into a bank, Sally Hafez. She robbed it with a fake gun. She left with a bunch of money to pay for her sister's surgery. Let's watch the video.
This woman robbed a bank. And everyone loved her for it.
Hi, Nas Daily. I am Sally Hafez and I robbed the bank.
She went into a bank,
kinda cringy,
held
bro.
people hostage, and took $14,000. But here's the crazy part. This wasn't a real gun. It was a toy. And she didn't steal other people's money. She just took her own money.
That's $1, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A big financial crisis. It is so big that banks had to stop people from taking out their own money.
$40,000.
That's what happened to millions of Lebanese people, including
بهول العالم هيك
My
بيوقفوا
sister was
بيصوروا على
very
الفيديو.
sick and we needed to get our money
So her
to
sister
pay
was
for
sick.
the medical bills.
And that's why she robbed her own bank account. She became a local hero for robbing the bank. People supported her actions. They saw someone
Why do I feel like this
who
is
didn't stay silent.
copyrighted?
Someone who stood up to the banks and to the system. To be clear, you should not rob banks.
Please, don't rob banks.
Sally did not go to prison.
Oh,
Her
her
sister got the surgery she
sister
needed.
got the
Let's
surgery.
build a
Sorry for
country
copyright, just in
where
case.
people don't have to rob their
Their
own
banks anymore.
That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
That's 1 minute and a half.
Okay, so that was all cringe. Yeah, that was 1 minute. Good point. I didn't even notice. That was
It's more.
Nadim, you were saying
half.
something?
لا أنا هولي the stock images stock videos من Getty pictures Getty background.
This is where look, to be fair to Nas Daily, and I was criticizing him last week for why stop focusing on the fucking skiing waheda. As much as I hate these videos and this format, he focused on the banking crisis. People can't get their money out. It was a cringe ass video.
It was.
Yeah.
The
it
whole
was.
approach was horrible. I would never make something like this. Best to not be a hypocrite and an asshole.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, and at least he's highlighting something that I would rather him highlight about Lebanon than the skiing and swimming in one day. So props to that. You know what I mean? Highlighting our struggles. Halla. I got on Twitter. As far as I was concerned, everybody liked Sally Hafez. As far as I knew, she was a local hero. She robbed the bank. She got away. She did what a lot of us wish we could do.
Yeah.
So she was a hero. As far as I know, everybody likes her. Turns out, maybe not. Be some controversy. Nadine Barakat, she's a lady who we've spoken about here before. She follows up all these conspiracies about like Grand Factory, Mentishrin, all these political parties, the NGOs, Be Lebanon, Embrace Lebanon. She gathers all this proof and shares it on social media about corruption, Be Lebanon, Uheke. She doesn't like Sally, and she went on this whole like Twitter thread about why Sally was associated with people khassun with the port explosion, like Tony Saliba, وما بعرف مين, and she's thanked him before for something. Apparently she gets a lot of support from people from Ahzab. Look, I don't know any of this. ما فهمت شي من شي. I told Noor to try to explain some of it to me. ما فهمت شي, and I forgot everything she told me, to be honest with you. She's something's not right about the Sally situation. But part of that Twitter thread was a video of Sally. As you guys know, Sally's sister had cancer. She wanted to steal the money so she can pay for her sister's treatment. This was a video of Sally on a TikTok live, and her sister in the background is trying to get some sleep, but Sally won't fucking shut off the TikTok live. And this is, we've seen things that are way more like offensive or like you could say I don't know, like gross on this podcast, but this is the one of the videos that عصبني أكتر شيء شايفه بحياتي. I cannot tell you how angry this video made me.
بدي اقول لكم شغله انه نانسي تعبت كتير ومش قادره انه هي تكفي بس بنقدر نحط لها صورتها لنانسي لانه نانسي بدها تنام ونحن بنستمر بالبث معكم. نانسي بدها تسكر وتنام. تصبحوا على الف خير. بكره نحن بنفتح معكم بعد الساعه 7:15. ضروري انه نانسي تنام وترتاح. تصبحوا على الف خير.
اوكي تفي
لازم تنام نانسي وترتاح.
طفي لها التيك توك. بس ما بتطفي لانه بعد عم بيجي لها دعم وورود.
خلص بدنا ننام انا وياك. سكرنا نانسي.
You can hear her again in the back.
سكرت انا ليك سكرت. حرام لازم تنام وترتاح لازم. اذا بتحبوا نانسي خلوها تنام.
It's very disturbing.
Okay.
It's absurd, bro.
She's still getting the donations. She's waiting for them to end.
يلا لحظة يا نانسي
لحظة يا نانسي اسكتي.
بس لحظة شوي لحظة. هي حتنامي فوتك على الصالون. يلا.
عم بيجينا دعم يا نانسي اسكتي. سدي لها بقى لابوزك.
أكيد it's not donations.
She's getting donations.
مالها هدول الجيفتس انه تروح على غير اوضه.
انه ايه طفيه بس بوز روح على اوضه ثانيه خليها تنام.
She didn't stop it. She paused it لتروح على غير اوضه most likely.
يعني this made me hate her, to be honest. ما بعرف فيك. What you did was great. This يعني you know this gave me hair zone vibes, but this makes the hair zone situation so much funnier. And I hate that. I love this video. only hair zone and hair zone's mom was in surgery. شوفوا.
يعني يا جماعة الوالدة عملت عملية. بتعرفوا الأهل واهم شيء الام
لا.
تستاهل اكثر
طبعا
من هيك.
سالي اخرى من هيدا بكثير.
اعطوني
هيدا
رايكم
ثقيل.
فيها. انا وصلت وبدنا نعملها سربرايز. تعال.
سربرايز ايه؟ شوف امه his mom is half conscious.
الحمد لله على السلامه حبيبتي. ما في شيء من يلتي.
She doesn't know where she is or what's going on.
هيدي امي وعملت العمليه وبنقول لها الحمد لله على السلامه كلياتنا بالكومنتات. بدي اكبر عدد لايكات لانه على طول الام
بالجوا لايكات
تستاهل اكثر من هيك وكلكم بتحبوا
اليوم اخي معقول؟
وهيدا لك يا حبيبتي. اذا بتحبوا اهلكم بدي الكل بالكومنتات ولايكات الكل يعمل لايكات.
اذا بتحبوا اهلكم اعملوا لايك
كثير كبير.
I love يعني this is the same vibes. وحيط قال لها سالي same vibes. اسكتي بقى عم يطلع لنا دم. يلا في اول لايكات
برو this
اسكتي. I know it's fucked up يعني I'm not making fun of it. This is how absurd it is. So هلا I'm inclined to believe everything that Nadine said. هلا نادين شوي كتير conspiracy وهيك يعني it's kind of funny. And when I imagine Nadine working at home, I imagine a bunch of like pictures on a wall with string.
I'm a billboard.
And like billboard, yeah, like conspiracies, like this guy's tied with this guy. It's kind of funny. But no, I'm inclined to believe, and if there's something wrong, there's something fishy going on here. What do you guys think?
ما بعرف انا هيدا الفيديو تبع هيرزون كتير gives هول الفايب تبع فيسبوك ده من فيديو تبع سكرول if you like devil like if you like Jesus.
حاطين يسوع.
I love it, man. He's literally guilt tripping the audience. Look at my sick mother. If you like your parents, like this fucking بجوا لايكات بدنا لايكات بدنا دعم كرمال امي. لا هيدا it's a classic. This is probably Hairzone's greatest ever video. يعني I'm glad رجعنا لقيناها ونزلناها.
سميك وحياة الله I can't take it.
كتير سميك أكيد. ما نحن بنقول Dr. Food, folks, we've taken a break from Dr. Food. يعني it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like we've taken a break.
ولا مرة صراحة.
It's been 3 weeks.
دايما هيك بيقطع بجملة على
لكن we eat the wafers and stuff. إنه so عامل هيدا الريسبي شي بيلاقي هلا this is the problem. They're doing this because they know it's shitty. It's like we talked about this before. There's these white women on TikTok that make like they'll get like 5 blocks of cheese. They'll cut up some hot dogs. They'll get like raw macaroni. مثل ما هن بيحطون in the oven. They're like, oh, we're making a dish. They're not making anything. It's just they want people to quote tweet them and be like, these people are crazy. This is what Dr. Food, Ushru, they're at that level now. They're just making shit that they know is disgusting because they want people to comment on them. مثل هيداك the chef reacts اللي يتمنيك على. So let's watch this. I hate these shirts with the مع البن والكتابة I'm very picky with clothes.
شو عم تعملي؟
عم غسل الغسيلات. شو رأيك تعمل لي اندومي بطريقتك؟
اندومي؟ لا ما عندي. لازم نحط شوية مي. من بعد ما غليت المي بتجيبوا 2 على جبنة.
مش القرف. بافي's chips folks صاروا ليكي.
برو المشكلة هيدا حبون.
بعدين بنضيف النودلز.
كلهم. I dare you to eat them.
عملتها.
بتغطيهم لمدة
tried it?
دقايق.
هلا we'll talk after.
شوي ترخى كرمال نكهها بطريقة كتير مرتبة. أول شيء بدك حلوم.
حلوم حلو. عملتها مع حلوم كمان؟
جوز الهند موجود بالسوبر ماركت كتير منها.
هلا مخبركم.
يا
نرجع بنبهرها بالبهارات النودل.
شو حط؟ نودل
بهارات
بعضهم مكونات داخل الطنجرة. وقت نسكبها ضروري نزين لنا شيء على الوجه. بيضة وحدة.
Hey, honestly, you can literally shit in this at this point, like multiple. It's shock value. This is all just for shock. Bro, your wife is pregnant. لا عم بتعمليها هيك لمرتك, bro.
Is she pregnant?
حتموت.
ما بعرف. I still don't know if she was pregnant with the wafers or with an actual baby. But I think she's pregnant, bro.
وين بطنها؟ صار 6 أشهر حبل.
ما بعرف.
طعمه مثل الشيبس كتير طيب جربوها واو.
طعمه مثل الشيبس. طيب Elijah, give us the review على هالصحن المقرف اللي عملته.
نو أكلت هيك شيء.
لا لا اسمعوا. شو اسمه أول شيء بعتوه على الجروب كلهم they're shitting on it. I'm like this looks good. فجبت كيس تشيز بافس عملت مثل ما عمل. Did some milk over it. ورامن noodles. And that was it. ما حطيت لا coconut powder ولا مع حلومي ولا شيء. I tasted them. Not something I would do on a daily basis. مش معرف هلا. It just tastes like noodles, chips flavored.
That's fucking weird, man. ما شو لك يعني. أنا if there's one, I'm tempted to make like spaghetti Nutella once. I saw someone tweeting about it. I would try that. Like you make spaghetti and then mix them with a Nutella sauce. Maybe it's like a nice twist on a crepe. You know what I mean? But so not that. Anyways, there's this other video about he's explaining I guess how they make their Dr. Food
they got
wafer.
so much shit on this.
Yeah, on this. Let's watch.
كيف نعمل نحن شوكولا للدكتور فود ويفر؟
وشو خص ورق الموز بالموضوع؟
بدنا فلينة. هلا اكيد عم نعمل كميات صغيره، الكميه الكبيره
ليش لابس
جيليه بلا شيء؟
جيليه بلا
خلي فريكشن تبع شعرات صدره عليها
فيست. ايه الشعر باطو عم بينزل هلا بقلب الكوكو.
بحط الاطراف على الشمال وعلى اليمين.
كنت عم باكل اصلا دكتور فود ويفر اجالي شعر باط فيها. That's where it came from.
وهيدي نبتة الكاكاو. نحن بنستورد أهم أنواع الكاكاو بالعالم ببلجيكا.
شوكولا بلجيكية يعني.
نحن ما بنقبل إلا
شوكولا بلجيكية.
ياكلوا فريش شوكولات.
Cocoa, this does not grow in Belgium, does it? Does it come from Africa?
I watched the TikTok about someone speaking about this.
شوف.
Bro, he's gonna fucking cut his hand off one day. وحياة الله bro, وحياة الله. She's gonna, bro, he's a...
مش لأنه المنتج دكتور فود إلنا، بس لأنه نحن ما بنقبل يكون اسمنا دكتور فود.
I found LinkedIn on Shroot by the way.
No way.
I found Shroot on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn on Shroot.
هيدي فج شوي.
As you guys know, she lived in Canada. We talked about the whole thing that she did for the passport. Allegedly.
وهيدي بذور الكاكاو. هيدي لازم تتخمر هلا مرحلة تقريبا شي 10 أيام.
This is so boring.
جد كمان.
Does he do something fun? Oh, خلاص. You should have put kinetic sand. So this guy رح يبهدله شوي. Let's see.
Yeah.
أهم أنواع الكاكاو بالعالم ببلجيكا.
شوكولا بلجيكية.
يا خيي انت ليش بتجيب البهدله لحالك؟ ما يطلعليش شي واحد الله راسه مربع يقول لي انت خيران منه وانت بدك تنشهر على ظهره. أنا زلمه عم بحكي بكل موضوعيه وبكل مهنيه. بتجيب افضل انواع الكاكاو من بلجيكا. خيي من قال لك بلجيكا فيها كاكاو؟ افضل انواع الكاكاو موجوده بافريقيا وبالبرازيل. ببلجيكا بيستوردوا كاكاو من افريقيا ومن البرازيل وبيصنعوا افضل انواع الشوكولا اللي طبعا ما لها علاقه بالويفر اللي لك. بعدين تستورد انسى لي بلجيكا. تستورد كاكاو من برا لتعمل لي لوح شوكولا بيعني اياه ب 18,000 لا.
حدا بده ويفر؟
لا ثانكس.
شايفني ارنب ولا انت فاتح جمعيه خيريه يعني؟
عن جد.
بعدين تطلع لك هديك من خمن امي ورق الموز. ورق الموز شو اخر مره عملت نص طن شوكولا. اذا بدك تخمر نص طن كاكاو بورق الموز خلدي كلها ما بتكفيك.
عن جد.
بدك تحترمي عقول العالم. انت عندك 5 مليون متابع. في تجار كاكاو بيتابعوك، في اصحاب معامل شوكولا بيتابعوك، في عالم إلا بالمطبخ بتتابعك. الخبريه اللي عم تحكيها دجاجه خوته طالعه من العصفوريه ما بتصدقها. يا اخي بدكش تحترمي عقول العالم. احترم اسمك. نسمي الدكتور فوت خيي.
هلا
بخاف الله قلاتنا يا زلمه. مو منه عملنا فيديو كمبانيه على السوشيال ميديا.
It's complete bullshit.
بهدلت حالك الله يجرسك.
Wait a second. He's right. It's funny. كتير معصب بس it ain't on Dr. Food to... He ain't a real doctor, folks. His name is Dr. Food. It's not his responsibility to be accurate to anything. He's making entertainment on TikTok. It's the idiots who go like, wow, oh, that's how you do it. That's the fucking dumbass. Dr. Food, as dumb as and as shitty as his content is, it ain't his job to come here and give you scientifically accurate recipes or anything. He could literally sit there, stick his thumb up his ass, and call it content. So it's not on him to be like, mamnu. La, he's not a certified anything. So any of you who take any advice from him, like Elijah making his Buffy's chips recipe, that's on him. If he got food poisoned or if he puked after it, that's on you. Because who the fuck told you to make that recipe?
Exactly.
So you can't. Yeah, hey, I get it. It's a funny, entertaining video. It's good that there's someone to correct the record. بس ما يعصبوا هالقد وانت وعندك مسؤولية. I know, trust me, I'm the Spider-Man guy. With great power comes great responsibility. But on TikTok, there's no responsibility, man. It's a shit show. TikTok is a fucking mess. Samari, folks. I'm enjoying the Samari videos. I know that's ASMR to me.
I'm a fan.
Her explaining those bras, I want to know. I want to know more. This is kind of old. This is منه جديد. But it was recommended to me. حضرته, I liked it. Because she's explaining why her shop exists. And it's mainly to spice up boring relationships.
انت مجرب؟
لا معقش.
طلعنا هم نعدي.
You're not sick, huh?
لا أنا
I has cat allergies. Yeah.
سلامتك.
حديث عم بيكون في ملل بينك وبين الشريك. انا جايبت لكم قطع لحتى نعمل سبايس اب للريليشن شيبس تبعكم تبع هلا فرجيكم شو جايبت لكم. بدي اعرفكم على اور رايد سيت. بتجي قطعه
The ride set.
بركي في تثبت هيك شو ذاك باور بوف جيرل.
بفرجيكم قد ايه الكواليتي الجلد هاي كواليتي مبينه على الكاميرا. اول شيء هي القطعه بتنحط على الرقبه فوق البرا، اوكي، والبرا بتجي تحتها لهيدي القطعه. خليني فرجيكم انه فيكم تعملوا adjustable last sizes عن الخواسر، عن الصدر، وعن الرقبه، وعن كل المطارح. بننتقل للقطعه يلي بتجي من تحت الخصر الواطي. هيدي القطعه بتنحط فوق السترينج الجلد يلي مبين عندكم، سترينج من ورا خيط رفيع، وبينزل منها لهيدي القطعه التشينز مع هيدول القطعتين يلي بتحل كل شيء تبع. وهيدا الرايد سيت على السريع على المانوكان تشوفوها كيف طريقه لبسها وكيف شكلها بتجي معموله من 3 قطع. اول قطعه بتجي بتنحط من الرقبه وبينزل منها هيدول الحبال فوق البرا مثل ما شايفين. لبسها كتير هين بس بالشكل يعني بتبين صعبه، اوكي. في مع اكسترا بيس يلي هي تبع الكلبشات كمان،
كلبشات
بينزل منها هيدا الاندر وير، والقطعه بتكمل لتحت مع الفخاد.
Bro, the way she speaks مثل هاي اشياء not safe for work version of هيدا الام تي في السيلز بيرسون تكون عم تعطي عروضات وهيك.
Yeah, I kind of wish she would say string more. Like I know these key words. I love how she just says them. The buzzwords. بس حب الأول شو she said is الشيري is let's just rewatch the beginning.
حديث عم بيكون في ملل بينك وبين الشيري. أنا جايبت
في ملل بينك وبين الشيري. That's the sales pitch. Hey, look, to be honest, يعني if a relationship is that boring, I don't know what a sexy bra set will do. يعني it'll make it maybe fun for like one night.
عن جد بس
ما بعرف يعني unless you gotta maybe that the demonic set. شو كان اسمها the satanic set. The satanic set could save a relationship. That's the one. If I had to be like lifesaver, satanic set مع nipple coverage.
Yeah. مع هول الرينج رينج.
I think every relationship has a chance with a satanic set. But that's just me. You know, that's just me. We've been doing a lot of comebacks this week. Comeback episode. Zoulfy. Even some comments have been asking about Zoulfy. Even Zoulfy بعت لي voice note من يومين like وينك يا خيي؟ شو صاير؟ We haven't heard of you anymore. إيه ما بتحكي عنا شو صاير؟ So Zoulfy هيدا لعيونك وهيدا لعيون the guy who left a comment asking for Zoulfy. You see, if you guys leave me nice comments, I'm a nice guy.
Yeah,
just don't call me a hateful, bullying racist. I'll be nice. Zoulfy, wallah, we got some HFC. Let's start with the HFC because hey, they're طايرة.
أول شيء كل عام وانتم بخير ورمضان كريم. رمضان قرب وبرمضان مالك إلا الHFC. هلا عم نجهز لك العروضات لرمضان. خلي افطارك بالHFC. واذا بصير الدولار مش ب80 بمليون ليرة الHFC محافظ على اسعاره. حبيبي اليوم سعر الشاورما برا 500,000. وحدة الشاورما ب500 وبالHFC 4 شاورما ب300,000.
شو؟
و4 شاورما مش شاورما ارجي تعال
شاورما
من 4 شاورما
برو ذا
قديش هي الشاورما ليك
عندهم دجاجاتهم هن الHFC.
شفت قديش هي؟
ربوا دجاجات
4 شاورما بالHFC مسقسقين مليانين دجاج اكسترا توم. بس بقديه؟
300
بس ب 300,000.
اليوم جبت طاووق 450,000.
ولك هيك اسعار ما بتحلم فيها الا بالHFC. انا بس اقول لك HFC يا حبيبي، يعني بدك مليون سنه لتعرف نحن مين. وروح
وحش يا زلفي.
our boys back. وهون هلا في الكافيه 77 جديده. هيدا كافيه 77 a new venture for Zoulfy. We're always encouraging Zoulfy getting into new businesses.
Nice chains.
شو ما يعني قد ما يعني Zoulfy عن جد الله يرزقه لانه he works hard ومطول شعره كمان. Zoulfy look at that. صار بده الباندانات to keep them back.
بس العروضات من عنا والباقي بقلبنا. تعرف وين منكون بال77. اسعار مدروسه ولقمه ولا اطيب من هيك. وعاملين عرض من الاثنين للجمعه من 3 ل9. تعال تحلى بال77. تعرف شو في بال77؟
You guys aren't ready for this.
خطير. روح لارجيك. تعرف شو يعني خطير؟ يعني اخطر من ال77 ما فيه. بال77 الاسعار مدروسه. تعرف شو يعني مدروسه؟
بعد ما قال شو فيه بس
مدروسه
77 طايره ليك كريب مع 2 بول بوظه مع نفس ارجيله من التنين للجمعه
باو
من 3 ل9 وهيدا العرض بس ل 28 الشهر.
هلا هيدا قطعت
مش بس يخلصوا العروضات يعني خلص.
I gotta apologize to you guys. هيدا خلصت بفبراير. So if you rush out to Café 77 هلا ما حيطلع لكم كريب و2 بول وارجيله. So I'm sorry. But this was too good to pass up.
يعني كل ما خلصنا كل ما اجى شيء اقوى. بال77 وحدة كريب مع 2 بول بوظة مع نفس ارجيله عزوقك يا طيب بس ب 350,000. شو بيعملوا اليوم 350,000 ما بيجيبوا لك شيء. بال77 بتاخذ وحده
هلا كريب نعطونينه ب 300,000
مع نفس ارجيله عزوقك. بس وين؟ بس بال77 وانا بس اقول لك 77 يعني بدك حلم لا تعرف نحن مين وروح.
برو كيف بيطلع واو زولفي برافو كيف بتعرف تطلع بالافكار وكل شيء بالجمل مان بالسكريبت رايتنج تبعه واو
مدروسه عند 77. We love our boy زولفي. اشتقنا لك اشتقنا للبطاطا والزيكولا. That's our boy. That's a boy. Daily deals. I forgot to mention that at the opening of the episode. This is one of the big topics. Hey, Nadim, I saw a little bit of this on Twitter. People were talking about this daily deal store causing aj'a. That's the first I heard of it was traffic. It was causing traffic because if you hadn't
horrific traffic.
Someone was complaining about the traffic. Then you hit me up like 2 days ago. You're like, yo, there's this thing, daily deals. Tell us about it. Give us a bit of intro on daily deals.
Okay, basically daily deals is a shop فتح جديد. It's like a new concept يعني when انه في literally كل شيء بدك اياه like انه تفال كاميرا literally كل شيء وكل يوم بيكون سعر والسعر ماشية مثلا بيروح من
هلا the guy's gonna explain it بس people have been going crazy over the store.
العالم عم يجوا من جبال من عكار من هون كلهم لوين على المنصورية ليشتروا ومش انه عم يعني المنصورية هذا كنا اصلا يسكر السعر وهلا سكر السعر.
Yeah, it's these crazy. It's this guy who sells random. يعني it could be a تفال pan, it could be a toaster, it could
radio, be
a radio, it could be a هيدا. God knows where they're from. The guy says they're from Germany. Hey, Germany. Hey, you know Germany.
Yeah.
Let's see. ايام الايام هلا بجد بالديلي ديلز. It's going crazy. Here's our boy. هيدا looks كتير ذكرني بإليو داكوني by the way.
هاي جايز نحن بنعرف انه الوضع بلبنان كثير صعب وكثير جدا كرمال هيك جيكم بكونسبت غريب عجيب الاول من نوعه بلبنان اسمه ديلي ديلز. شو هو الديلي ديلز؟ هو كناية عن سكشن اريا كثير كبيرة من طبقين فيها بنز. بقلب هالبنز في الوفات الايتمز محطوطة بطريقة عشوائية كلها هاي كواليتي ميد ان جيرماني.
Seems like fun to shop there.
هذا الكونسبت كيف بتصير مشروع جيكم؟ هيدا هو الويكلي برايس.
made in Germany in case you missed it.
الساعة 6. نهار الجمعة بتبلش الأسعار $12 يعني حيلا ايتم بتاخده بكون حقه 12. نهار السبت بتنزل الأسعار ل9، الأحد ل7، تمام ل5، 3 ل3. نهار الأربعاء هو الإكسبشن الوحيد اللي بنفتح فيه من 10 ل2 الأسعار بتكون $2. قبل الساعة
anything
كل شيء
مزاد علني على بضاعة
مع اوكشنز
مع auctions. You can imagine what happens on Wednesday.
شو عم تتقبر فوق بعضها
نو واي ما فيك تفهم.
$12 وتكمل نزول. هلا في عالم بدها تيجي تقول
نحن الميوزك's copyrighted.
بتكون السعر
يعني I hope not. بدنا نعمل. We're gonna find out بالedit.
مثلا هيدي بريستو تفال ستانلس ستيل كلنا بنعرف شو هي التفال. عنا هيدي خيمة بتجي 3 امتار ونص 3 امتار ونص. عنا بوسات هون كمان عم نعطي اكزامبل كثير صغير شو في بضاعة. هول بكل بساطة إذا قلنا بدنا نيجي على نهار بيكون الريت فيه أوطى يمكن تروح عليك. يعني ما تحسبها مرتين لأنه عن جد بتروح عليك. نحن بعد ما فتحنا نحن رح نفتح ب 10 مارس الساعة 10 الصبح بالمنصورية روكوان المكلس. بنضلنا طالعين طلوع سنتر عبد الطحان 40 متر على اليمين.
ساعة سوداء برو كانت ساعة سوداء.
برو خطرة هيدا مان بلبنان given الوضع and they're learning they're عم بيكتشفوا هلا مع بهدلوا العالم فوق بعضها ما فيك تعمل شيء هيك
خصوصا بالمنصورية بالمنصورية
طوشنا. let's see some of the people here that are in line and waiting.
Oh my god.
اوكي هون بيسكلي بس قبل اللي صار هون انه اجوا يعني هو فتح وسكر بجت الدنيا ده انت نهار اساس ما انه حيفتح يعني اجوا العالم من جبال وطلع مسكر فحتى لهم
because there was too much traffic the day before وهيك.
انه البلديه سكرت.
ديلي ديلز بدي اقول لهم انه ميرسي كثير على هالمعامله البشعه. مثل ما امبارح نزل فيديو انه عنده عجقه كثير، كان فيه اليوم ينزل انه ما حيفتح، ليش خلى العالم تنزل من المناطق من جبال وما بعرف من وين، من البقاع وطرابلس كرمال تنزل كرمال تستفيد، عبت بمليونين بنزين شالتهم من لقمه اولادهم. هذا الشيء مش
هلا هيدا حق عليكم، ما حدا جبر حدا يشيل لقمه. Don't feed your kids instead of going to daily deals. هي حق عليكم. اذا ماما جوعان that's حق على الماما الليله، مش حق على daily deals. حق الماما fucked up because mama wanted to get a tefal for $8 instead of feeding you مغربيه.
قعدت ساعتها فيك عالم الساعه 8 الصبح واقفه، اخر شيء الساعه 10 بحطوا الورقه.
It's not funny because العالم كتير desperate. So this is why I was kind of even hesitant of talking about this. لأنه you understand why people بلبنان هلا they want to get their hands on cheap things because ماما مصاري دولار صار 100,000 if their money in the bank is worth a certain amount and it's worth nothing now. People want to get cheap shit. هلا المشكلة في عالم عم تروح and they're buying this stuff and they're reselling it على Instagram for more money, which is كمان حقهم. You can't fault anyone for trying to make a buck in this country. A lot of the time it's shitty people who are taking advantage of a situation. But if it's like a poor person who's trying to hustle, he's like, if I can get this for $5 and sell it for 20, more power to you. It's no one's fault. This is هيدا الconcept. It's wild بلد مثل لبنان. And I can only imagine being in there. بدنا we need to infiltrate and get footage من قلب المحل how it is. التفتيش والعالم. أنا بدي التفاعل. It's like Black Friday in the States when it used to be a big deal.
It's Black Week.
Bro, people used to die at Black Friday, bro. People used to get trampled to get a 40-inch TV. People died to get 40-inch TVs. This is what's gonna happen here. وحيت الله this could lead to tramplings and stuff.
العامل انه اليوم السبت بيفتح، حضرته هلا جاب الشاب الناطور اللي عنده وصفقنا اياها انه اليوم ما بيفتح. العالم كلها تبهدلت واجت كرماله.
بعد شوي بكسروه
هيدا.
ايه على قد
مثل بالبنوك يا برو. حيتم مثل البنك
بس بنك على طول المصريات وهيدا شو خصه.
هيدا برو بعد شوي بفوتوا بكسروه
انه ايه بس انه ما لازم هلا حرام يعني. مش حرام بس انه like you know ما خصه.
انا ما خصه يعني.
That's the owner I guess he's explaining ليه سكروا.
يعني افتتاح الديلي
لا it's the same guy تبع الفسر.
It's the owner.
ضج على التيك توك على السوشيال ميديا، صار كل البلد عم بيحكي فيه. في بعض العالم صارت تنزل فيديوهات انه فتحنا قبل بوقت، سكرنا على الساعة 1 ما بقى نستقبل عالم لانه ما بقى في بضاعة. قام الموظفين اخذوا البضاعة كلها على جنب وما تركوا لنا شيء. فرح فرجيكم شو صار بالديلي ديلز نهار الاوبننج.
بلشت العالم تتجمع قبل بساعتين ونص من الافتتاح، حتى في عالم من الساعة 6:30 الصبح ناطرة بالباركينج.
كنت رايح على الشغل تبعي
على المدخل الرئيسي. الطريق أكيد كانت مفتوحة، بس لأنه حيلا حدا طالع ونازل بيشوف كمية عالم هيك مجمعة بصير بده يخفف وبيعجق السير وراه. كنا متوقعين انه تعجو، بس ما توقعنا انه يكون قبال العالم هالقد كبير نهار الافتتاح، فاضطرينا نفتح قبل بربع ساعة لنخفف الضغط من برا.
Hey, honey, people are gonna get trampled at some point.
أول ما فتحنا
كسروا الباب برو باي ذا واي.
العالم الهائلة
هن كسروه؟
ايه صارت تفوت على المحل، صارت تركض شيء طبيعي بهيك أوضاع صعبة. العالم بدها تتوفق بقطع حق $12 مرتبة برا منلاقيها ب40 و50
الله يساعد العالم.
$100. شوفوا كمية العالم، ولكل حدا قال انه على الساعة 1 سكرنا لانه ما في بضاعة او الموظفين اخذوا البضاعة الهم وشلوهم من دربنا.
The guys walking around with the microphone. لا هو فتح المحل. People didn't break in.
overcrowded.
They
opened المحل. اضطرينا هلا رح تشوفوا بالفيديو قد ايه فول المحل. اضطرينا ما بقى نستقبل حدا.
Too many people.
تخف العجقة.
كلاستروفوبيا
بعض العالم.
شوفوا كل هالعالم كل هالبضاعة اللي عم بتنقيها.
It's like how are you even shopping? You're just digging through a box like hey في كفوف بوكسينج وسبيكر ومايكروفون وبلوش.
كل جمعة بننزل بضاعة جديدة.
and it's not organized ولا شيء.
أكيد ما بهمنا نعمل ضربية نفتح نهار واحد.
كتير إليو دكوني هيدا.
كرمال هيك احتراما للمحلات اللي حدنا وكرمال ما تعجوا هالويك اند على الطرقات مثل نهار الافتتاح قررنا نسكر سبت احد تنين.
بقول لك انا امبارح كنت
This makes me sad bro honestly this is just depressing.
ليك وات سادر انه مثلا انا امبارح كنت راجع على البيت شي الساعة 3 الصبح برو وكنت في عالم صافين قدامه ناطرين انه الله يساعد العالم برو بس ليك صراحة هن العالم they took it way too far.
It's sad هلا ايه كمان you give people a good thing ودغري هجموا بس انه again this just go the level of desperation that we have بلبنان منه طبيعي bro. Literally again people's money if they had $40,000 in the bank it's now worth $1,000. يعني the desperation is at a point. This is your video that you were driving past it. When was this?
اليوم الصبح.
Did it open again? رجع فتح? Do you know?
ما عرفت ما رجعت على البيت.
طيب we need to get into that store. We need to get one of you guys in there. Ow, cramp. Oh, ow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow. Oh yeah. Like I don't know what I did with my thigh. We need to get one of you guys into that store.
نديم اكيد عايش حدا.
إلاجة.
And Elijah بيغيب عن الوعظ.
انت منيح بس.
Yeah, it's just a cramp. I've been working out bro. It's the boxing. My body's aching. I'm a boxer now.
انا حروح جايز وحجيب لكم فوتج من جوا واجي وانفستيجيت.
جيب لي هيدا التنت تبع 3 people بدي اياها. Bro, you're gonna fucking if you have to beat a child to get that tent, you're gonna beat that child. بدي اياها $5.
وانا بدي تفال.
تفال
فوق $5 I'm beating you with these gloves.
بدك boxing bag?
I think بدك تلاقي لي gloves تيروح.
إذا بتلاقي لي boxing bag definitely. جيب لي boxing gear. كله boxing equipment.
جيب 2 boxing bags.
عراس.
2 boxing bags. منهم هيك.
واحد على كتف.
This was random as fuck. Elijah sent this to us today.
اليوم توجه Elijah's day على الجروب صراحة يعني بعت لنا شغلتين.
شوفوا.
مرحبا يا جماعة كيفكم شو الأخبار؟ أنا هلا بدي أفتح لايف أي شخص بده يتزوج عندي 3 بنات للزواج تفضلوا على اللايف.
تمام 1 2 3
كثير هينة. It's that easy.
اللي بيدفع أكتر شيء بيربح مرة.
So you went on the شو شفت على البروفايل? What was on the
like I went to her very disturbing profile basically كله like horrible lip syncs and shit content بس إنه في like her 3 tagged videos which have almost 1 million views each are about her promoting إنه طلعوا على اللايف وتجوزوا بناتي. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's maniac.
It's either joke or
it's still a weird ass joke.
Bro, it's TikTok, man. You can't. It's not necessarily a joke. It is absurd. I'm sure she might, if she knows some single ladies. I just hope they're of age, and they're consenting to what is happening. So fucking random. Hey, you guys want a wife? Tune into my live. Joseph Chada, you know where to go. But a wife. Stop complaining. طيب, we have a few topics. I wasn't sure what to talk about لأنه I didn't want to go for too long. Let's talk about life coach Samiha. We've been pushing her off
for 2 weeks.
For a couple of weeks now. And look, life coaching is an interesting thing for me. I don't really understand it. I'm not necessarily a fan, especially when like a lot of life coaches are like way younger than me. I'm like, really? You're a 22-year-old about to teach me about life? Really? But our good friend Talk to Gigi is probably the greatest life coach. So we love her. We're not here to disparage the life coach industry. But this person went viral. And I find her videos, I don't know, like just interesting. Life coach Samiha, a viewer, 254K followers. And we have a viewer who watches the show who loves this person. So I feel kind of conflicted even talking about this. Because a fan of the show loves her. But some of the stuff is kind of cringy. So let's go. Here's the first video.
لما بدي حاسبه لما بدي حجمه لما بدي احطه محله ما بقول له انت عملت فيه 1 2 3 بقول له انت 1 2 3 مش انت عملت فيه انت مين اللي تعمل فيه انت 1 2 3 انت على قد مستواك انت هيدا انت واحد كذاب انت واحد حرامي انت واحد نصاب انت واحد بلا مبادئ انت واحد بس بوضح له هو شو مش انت سرقت مني لا هيدي كتير سهلة انت سرقت مني يعني انا ضعيفة الأول انت واحد حرامي انت واحد كذاب مش انت قدرت تكذب علي في فرق ببرمجة الحكي هون كتير مهمة يا جماعة.
So I think so what she's trying to say is the way you word things is important because it creates like a power victim mentality or something. انه انت كذبت علي. If I tell you Elijah انت كذبت علي, it makes me seem weak because I'm dumb enough to be lied to. لا انت 1 2 3 انت الكذاب
انا حرامي
انت الحرامي
وانا مقير
انت الانترنالي ريسست انت البولي انت الهيتفul.
بتعرف شو عم بفكر انه
What do you guys think about this?
How many women have been beaten up because they took her advice بيكونوا انه the toxic
Tell their husband
Arab relationship بيكونوا حتى نحكي هيك
انت abusive.
We're
not making fun. We're not making fun of the domestic abuse. We're not taking it lightly, folks. يستجي يقول شيء الواحد. Video number 2.
بمجتمعنا مش البنت اللي بتنقي الرجال، هو بيعجبها بس بتنطر لهو ينقيها.
عن جد
هو بنقيها وبعدين هي هون بدر شوي بتدلع وهيك بس هو اللي نقاها. ليش؟ لأنه بنرجع لفكرة إنه بالمجتمع كمجتمع عربي ما وصلت لمطرح المجتمع عم بيفتح لها مجال انه انت فيك تنقي.
نسمع شو عم بتقول المرة يا جماعة.
اكيد في
اثنيناتكم بدكم تحكوا فوقها. اثنيناتكم مش واحد. واضحة. خلص انتوا اعملوا لايف كوتشنج وبنحطكم انتوا على الشاشة.
مكتوب سايكولوجيست.
كل واحد عنده مايكروفون قدامه بده يحكي. لك عنا لك. رح نكمل. I just want to send a message.
80% of this podcast is you talking. بحق لنا.
It is my show. It is my channel. You guys are here so that I don't talk to the wall. That is literally it. I tell this to people. ما حدا بيصدقني. Like, let the interns talk more. Why? They don't say anything useful half the time. Half the time I cut the shit they say out of the show to make it more streamlined.
Your fans disagree.
Yeah.
Who?
Guys, in the comments below.
Who? The same fans who tell fans to call me a racist, hateful bully. We love the interns, guys. I'm بمزح. بس إنه don't fucking talk while Samiha is talking.
ما في شيء interesting برو عم تقول إنه نحن بنيم society الرجال بنقي المرأة خلي المرأة تنقي الرجال. That's the 40-second video.
I want to hear every platitude. We're gonna go back to 20 seconds.
لا عيدا من الأول.
من الأول كله.
بمجتمعنا مش البنت اللي بتنقي الرجال، هو بيعجبها بس بتنطر لهو ينقيها. هو بنقيها وبعدين هي هون بدر شوي بتدلع وهيك بس هو اللي نقاها. ليش؟ لأنه بنرجع لفكرة إنه بالمجتمع كمجتمع عربي مثلنا بعد البنت ما وصلت لمطرح المجتمع عم بيفتح لها مجال إنه أنت فيك تنقي. أكيد في نسبة بنات صار في تعمل هول الخطوات بس كثير قليل.
Okay, that was whatever. I know women don't choose men. What about this? Let's see, what is this?
بتصير هون المرأة لا بدك ترجع مثل ما كنت. لا أنا بدي هيداك. أنا هيدا ما بدي إياك. أنا بدي هيداك. هون بنبلش بالسلوك الغلط من الطرفين. هي بسلوكها صارت عم بتلاحقه وهو بسلوكه صار عم يحملها. لأنه الرجال إن قلتوا إيه أو إن قلتوا لا هو بس يتملك كليا فكرة إنه أنت ما فيكي تكوني بلاغ حتىك أنت جاي بتصغري أوتوماتيكمان.
We're so not the audience for this. This is for like middle-aged ladies.
Overaged.
I have nothing to learn from this. She's talking to like a bunch of women who've been like maybe like betrayed by like their husbands and he's the liar, he's the cheating bastard. Like the first one was kind of funny, مش أنا أنت لواحد اثنين ثلاثة بس هوليك اثنين يعني. If we have like 55-year-old audience members, please let me know what you think about this. Female 55-year-old ladies watching. What do you think about these life coaching advices? I hate the word advices. People who say advices drive me crazy. Let me give you some advices about the podcast.
But like her message is positive, yeah, it's just not.
I like her. Like she's very sweet. She seems like a nice lady. It's just kind of funny. I don't know what's funny about it. The first one, I like the first one because she speaks with so much confidence. Like it sounds like what she's saying is right and it makes sense. But when you stop and think about it, you're like, what are you even really saying that's useful? You know what I mean? It's just like platitudes. My body. She
needs a new camera, man.
بنحكي عن الفودي باس. خلص فودي باس next week. Foody Boss kind of مهضوم ما كتير بس انه he had I went and had a cheap dinner for $50. It was like cheap? What are you talking about? Cheap? Let's watch this one Foody Boss video. Just the one. Okay, here, let's see this. And maybe we'll dig into him later next week.
بونجور جايز، امبارح رحت انا ودونيس تنجرب محل فتح جديد بمدينة الحصن اسمه ليو لا تغاس. عم بضل فل لانه عن جد طيب اند افوردبل، 50 ل $60 على الشخص. ومثل العاده رح كون عم بقول لكم شو طلب.
بضل فل لانه افوردبل، 50 و $60 على الشخص.
شفت السيارات اللي قدامه؟
ايه ما كتير افوردبل يعني. I would say
فيها fucking Lotus with G-Class.
يعني we're not brokies over here. We got a little bit of money يعني بس انه we work بس like $50-60 على الشخص for dinner مش affordable. That's expensive. Any standard, any time, even من 5 سنين بلبنان, this was expensive.
إذا حبيناهم ولا لا مع الأسعار. أول شي بلشنا بسموكت سالمون تحديد، كان كتير طيبة. The salmon was amazing.
Who eats like this? Why are you sitting like this?
beef carpaccio. The meat was super fresh.
فكر حدا جاي يمشي رويال فاميلي.
And the highlight of our lunch
like a lawyer.
كانت الفيليه أنجس بيف، كان كتير طيبة.
These do look good though.
جانا طلبنا ريجاتوني بيتزا.
He's eating like
the
a
truffle sauce was amazing.
professor.
$16. And for desserts طلبنا بافلوفا of fruits rouge، كان كتير طيبة $13.
طب شي 15 main platters اكيد رح تدفع $50-60 الشخص. لوب one thing, this won't cost $60. Let me know if you guys like him and if you want us to explore Foody Boss زيادة la semaine prochaine. ليك let's watch one more Foody Boss هيك بس بدي اشوف شو وضعه.
بونسوار جايز، اليوم ريفيو عن محل كلنا بنعرفه اسمه سويس باتر. فتح فرع جديد بفغدان، فراح انا ورفيق نجربه. هيدا المحل من اول ما فتح والكواليتي بعدها بتعقد وما في بليس افوردبل اكثر منه في لا ريلاسيون كاليتي بري. ومثل العاده رح كون عم بقول لكم شو طلبنا اذا حبيناهم ولا لا مع البرايسز. هيدي السالمون كانت كثير طيبه $1,20,000. هيدي بيف فيليه كثير طيبه كمان $1,20,000. هيدي الأنخوكا كتير بحبها عنده $935,000. هيدي ماي فيفورت، أنا كل مرة بطلبها عنده. الشيكن كمان كان كتير طيب $765,000. والنيو بليس أنا كتير حبيته، المحل كبير فيكم تقعدوا برا وجوا والديكوراسيون كتير حلوة كمان.
شدلني اياك شوي.
أخذنا مولتن شوكولات كلنا بنحبها وبعدها كتير طيبة $510,000. واكيد ما فيكم ما تطلبوا البان بيردو تبعهم بتعقيد $425,000.
It's just when he sits there هيك عم بياكل.
Doesn't he give like joy تسيديف?
A little bit. He gives serial killer vibes. هيدا أكيد he invites someone to his house, chops them up into a million pieces and then like.
بهالستيك يمكن جد تتبيو.
He's a cannibal هيدا 100%. He has like bodies in the fridge.
أكيد.
Last one.
بونسوار جايز، اليوم الريفيو عن برجر بليس. يلي عامل لي فولو على الانستا بيعرف انا قد ايه شخص بحب ياكل a good burger.
ما في غير
مش خبصه وضيعوا طعمة اللحمة.
Why is it feels like we're in a fucking nightclub?
هيدا المحل بنصحكم تجربوه، بيعقد. اسمه سموكينج بان بمن خاي. I'm so sorry إنه مش حافظ ولا برجر طلبتها بس you can save the video أو سيرجوا للشيف. وأسعاره صراحة very affordable، ببلشوا بين $7 ل $8 و$9 وعنده اوبشن كمان vegan burger. So yes, جربوه وقولوا لي إذا حبيتوه.
Why people still talk about the most like معروفين مطاعم. Anyways, خلاص Foody Boss. At least we got him out of the way. Hugo Samiha, they've been on my maybe list for like 2 weeks. Never had time.
فيلا حكينا عنه وارتحنا.
حكينا عنه وخلصنا. Folks, it was a pleasure having you. Thank you for joining us on this episode. Welcome once again to Nobody99 to our Patreon. Don't forget, next week we're going to be doing a Patreon Zoom call. All of y'all, okay? One time only, every patron, and then starting next month, it's only for superhero patrons and God tier patrons, the monthly Zoom calls. As usual, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Let us hit 8,000 subscribers. Support us on Patreon. Join us. Get in on that Zoom call next week. As usual, folks.
Do not worry.